the meaning of life. And what even is it? What is life? What is life and what is what we want it to be? Perhaps we're all just spiraling out of control on some crazy amusement park ride that none of us can really understand. But in the meantime, I have this Harmony guitar. I bought it in 1995 for $90. It's a Harmony H80T. It's a Strat copy guitar. It's got 3 single coil pickups. I mean, yeah, it's old. It's an old guitar, but is it any good? You can still buy these for $100 to $120 all day long. They're on Reverb and eBay and at your pawn shop and all over the place, right? I mean, take a look. Mine's got stickers. It's got stickers because I've got a kid and she put stickers on it. And, you know, I mean, I haven't played it in forever. The strings are actually rusty. There's actual rust on the strings. Okay? So, you know, is it any good though? And maybe I could change the strings before I talk about it, but I don't really feel like it. I'm just going to play it rusty and old and fucked up and probably not even in tune. I mean, it's close. Legitimately, is it good? Well, the action's a little high. I could probably fix that. That's just something, you know. The fretwork is good. It feels good. It's really, really worn in. And legitimately, can you record with a guitar this cheap? Can you do cool stuff? And yeah, you can. I mean, hey, I'm not in the top 40, but I've recorded stuff that's been played on the radio, and I recorded a lot of it with this guitar, which for a long time was my only electric guitar. I had this, and I had 2 nylon string acoustics, and that's what I recorded whole albums with. And I recorded for other people, and I recorded all kinds of stuff, and it did get played on the radio. Like I said, it's not like top 40 big hit stuff, but it was good enough for somebody to listen to it, some program manager, and say, hey, I want to play that. So, now, you know, it didn't have rusty strings at the time, and these are legitimately rusty. I didn't know they were that old, or that I hadn't played it in that long, but the strings are a bit rusty. I should change them. But that's okay. I really don't care. Gotta be honest with you, I was never that big on the bridge or the neck pickup. The neck pickup, I'm like, the bridge pickup, I like the way it sounds. So I'm just going to play the bridge pickup. I'm going to play some stuff. It's through the bridge pickup. Why? Because. Should I play it through other pickups? Maybe. Just watch what I do. I might change positions there. I might switch it up. If life had meaning, then I might care, but I don't. And why should you? Why? Because you have $100 and you want a guitar, and this is actually a pretty good one for $100. All right, and you can get this for $100. Like I said, I paid $90 for it in 1995, and they haven't changed that much in price, and there's still a lot of them out there. Right? I bought it at a pawn shop. It was used. This one's from the 80s. Yeah? This was old when I bought it. That was a long damn time ago, because apparently I'm old now. So, for all of you guys that are old, maybe you recognize these guitars. I'm sure the one you find out there for sale will have less stickers. But stickers are punk, you know? So why not? Let's see how it sounds. Let me turn on something here. Yeah, not that bad. Not entirely in tune. I just tuned it. Like I said, the strings are old as crap, so whatever. You get an idea how it sounds. You want something that's perfectly tuned, you buy one, tune it, see how it sounds, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm not recording for anything that matters. Just you guys. Not that you guys don't matter. You do. I love you. you matter, but it is what it is, right? So let's see what we got coming up next. We need a little bit of crunch. Well, you know what? It does have other pickups. Let's see middle position, right? Let's check out that neck pickup. Yeah, that's all right. Let's see. How about these two? Middle and bridge, or middle and, yeah, bridge. Yeah, that ain't bad. I do like that bridge. All right. Yeah, I do like the bridge pickup. So let's see how it sounds with with some more gain. Yeah, that ain't half bad. I like that. Let's try. Let's go up to middle and neck. Yeah, I kind of dig that, but I do like the bridge pickup, I gotta say. Yeah, it's got your, let me turn that off there. We'll talk a little more about it. It's got your Strat style tremolo. You know, it's got the little springs in the back that hook onto the claw there and all that good stuff. I have long since lost the arm of it. I left the tremolo arm in a case to a guitar that I sold years and years ago. Never should have sold it. It was an Ibanez Proline V in pink, like a pink V-shaped guitar. It was like an 84 or 86, something like that. And I never should have sold it because I love that guitar and I should have kept it. But, you know, and the tremolo arm went with it. But, you know, this guitar, I'll tell you what, it's got a decent weight to it. It's not real light. I don't think it's a real light wood like basswood. I wouldn't think, because it's fairly chunky, kind of heavy, you know? And it's good. It's sturdy. It sounds all right, like I just demonstrated. I mean, you know, maybe some of you like the tones, maybe some of you don't, but however you want to look at it, I've enjoyed it for a bunch of years. Like I said, it's got rusty strings. It might sound better if I put new strings on it, and I probably will. at some point here shortly, you know, now that I see that they're that bad off. I thought I'd do a review on it, and I dug it out, and I didn't realize how bad they were until like I picked it up to tune it. So, basic Stratocaster style guitar. And really the neck is pretty good. The only complaint I have, really, the pickups are a little bit muddy. I think they're probably like ceramic pickups, ceramic magnets, and that's easily changed. You can buy a whole loaded pick guard on Amazon. It's not that much, but you know, I've done a lot with what I have here, and you know, it's got a good neck. Like I said, the action is more than a little bit high, but that's easy to fix if I ever get around to it, you know. But I did a lot with it for a long time. It feels good. It has that nice little, you know, like a Strat, it has that little cutaway right here where it's scooped to fit your body, and it does, and it feels like a Strat. It plays pretty much like a Strat. It's a Strat style neck. It's kind of like a Stratocaster that just doesn't just isn't made by Fender, you know. It's not, I wouldn't say it's as good as a Strat. Strats do feel a bit better. They tend to be a little bit better guitars, but to be honest with you, I'd say with a little bit of work, this wouldn't be too far off it. Mostly fix the action and put better pickups in it, and you wouldn't be that far off from what you get from Fender. So, in conclusion, this is a good guitar. One particular thing about it is the fact that I did buy it in 1995. And when I bought it, it was about 10 years old. It was made in the mid-'80s. So this is a guitar that's now, oh God, what, 35 years old? And it still holds up. It still plays good. It feels pretty much like it always did. It hasn't really changed a whole lot. I can't really complain about it. It tends to hold its tuning pretty good when you don't have rusty old strings on it, but, you know, I'd say the biggest thing I could say about it is it's a good, solid guitar that has lasted 35 years and is still immensely playable. It's as good as it was when it was made, as far as I'm concerned. A few extra dings and some stickers, but other than that, man, it's a good old guitar. And I've played a lot of gigs with this thing. Legitimately, when I was in high school, I played a lot of gigs with this thing. As an adult, I've played a number of gigs. When I was playing with my wife, when we'd go out and play gigs, I'd use this guitar for stuff. I recorded with it. Like I said, it was my only electric guitar for a little while there, and it's really stood up well. So if anybody says you can't use a cheap guitar for things, I mean, come on, man. Lots of people have loved cheap guitars like that. You know, Keith Richards is famous for recording with cheap guitars. A lot of punk bands use cheap guitars. A lot of people like cheap guitars because that's what they have and they get to like it. So, I mean, you know, go out. Don't be afraid to buy a cheap guitar, and don't be afraid to record with it or to play gigs with it. It's absolutely fine, man. And that is a good guitar. Those old harmonies really stand up to the test of time. I can't express that enough. This is an old guitar at this point, which saying that makes me feel old. But it is. It's an old guitar as far as guitars go, and it's really stood up well. So, hey man, I hope you like the review. I hope I didn't get too philosophical for you, but you know what? Life comes for you, and sometimes it just gets you, right? Right? You know what I'm saying, man. You know, because you guys got life coming at you. Right? And sometimes life, it comes at you, and it bends you over and gets you right up the butt. But here we are, and we're still playing guitar because that makes me feel better. So, I'm going to have too many beers, and you guys do what you do, all right? I love you guys. I really hope you show up for the next video. Hit like and subscribe. I'm going to have more cool stuff in the future. I'm going to check out some more of my older and strange instruments and stuff like that. So, hey, if you like that kind of stuff, hit subscribe. I'll be back. Yeah. So, peace out. Bye-bye.